What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Link Light here with another episode of Shiny Cardboard Chronicles, where we cover shiny cardboard. Because let's face it, we all love Pokemon because of the shiny cardboard. Now relax as we go over the shiny cardboard from the Jungle Pokemon set, which is the second Pokemon set ever released in English. First on our list is the first ever Clefable artwork. I wonder what Clefable is doing standing on this rock. This artwork was given to us by none other than Mitsuhiro Arita. In first edition, there is currently only 69, but graded first edition holographic Clefables, there was 2,739. So out of 2,739, only 69 came as a PSA 10. In a regular holo, there was only 34 out of 3,550 graded. So again, there is only 34 out of 3,550 Pokemon Clefable cards in regular holo. Next on our list is this Electrode given the smoothest smile ever. And this artwork was given to us by, again, Mitsuhiro Arita. In first edition of PSA 10, there was currently 113, and that is out of 2,482 cards. Again, in the PSA 10, there was only 113 out of 2,482. That is a pretty big number. In regular holos of this card, there is currently 74 out of 3,287. Again, there is 74 out of 3,287 in a regular holo PSA 10. Next up, we have this Flareon, the first ever Flareon Pokemon card. And that was illustrated by Kagumaro Himino. Again, that is Kagumaro Himino. Said it better the second time. There is currently 209 first edition PSA 10s of this card, and that is out of 3,507. Again, there is only 209 first edition PSA 10s, and that is out of 3,507. In a regular holo PSA 10, there is currently 112, so less than the first editions. I'm not sure why. Again, there was 112 regular holo PSA 10s of this card, and that is out of 5,527. Again, that is 5,527 people sent this card in, and only 112 came back a regular holo. Next up, we have another Eevee card, and you guessed it, it is Jolteon. And this was again illustrated by Kagumaro Himino. Kagumaro Himino. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get these names, just give me some time, guys. In a first edition of PSA 10 of this Jolteon, there is currently only 139, and that is out of 3,439 submissions. Again, there was 136 first edition PSA 10s out of 3,490 cards submitted. In regular holo PSA 10, there is currently 80 PSA 10s. Again, in a regular holo, there is currently only 80 PSA 10s, and that is out of 5,353. Again, that is out of 5,353 submissions. Coming in at number 5, we have this Genghis Khan. Again, that is Genghis Khan. I always get that name wrong. However, this artwork was illustrated by none other than, again, Mitsuhiro Arita. In a first edition PSA 10, there was currently 70. Again, in a first edition of PSA 10, there was currently 70 copies of this card. And that is out of 2,563. Again, that is out of 2,563 submitted Genghis Khans. Coming in at number 6, we have this Mr. Mime card illustrated by Ken Sugimura. I don't know about you, but growing up, this was definitely a card that most kids did not care about. Maybe I'm wrong. I definitely did not care about a Mr. Mime holographic card. Let me know in the comments if you did it. Did you care about it, or did you not care about the Mr. Mime holographic card? In first edition PSA 10, there was currently 104 copies. Again, in a first edition PSA 10, there was currently 104 copies, and that is out of 2,535. Again, that is out of 2,535 submissions. A regular holo of this card in a PSA 10, there was currently only 54. Again, in regular holo PSA 10, there was only 54. And that is out of 3,405. Again, that is out of 3,405 cards submitted. Coming in at number 7, we have this Nido Queen artwork standing tall in her feminine, like the feminine queen she is. This artwork was illustrated by the GOAT again, Ken Sugimura. There is currently 104 first edition PSA 10s. Again, there is currently 104 first edition PSA 10s of this Nido Queen. And that is out of 2,540. Again, that is out of 2,540. Now for the regular holo PSA 10s, there was currently only 54. Again, in regular holo PSA 10, there was currently only 54, and that is out of 3,619. Again, that is out of 3,619. Now the last card, and card number 8 on our list so far, is this holographic Pidgeot. And this was illustrated by, again, the artist's name that I cannot say too well, Kagumaru Hamino. Again, that is Kagumaru Hamino. So far we've had about 3 different artists on the first 8. First edition PSA 10s of this holographic Pidgeot, there was currently 110. Again, in a first edition of PSA 10, there was currently 110 of this card. And that is out of 2,688. Again, that is out of 2,688 submissions. In regular holo PSA 10, there was currently only 45 of this card. Again, in a regular holo PSA 10, there was currently 45 copies of a PSA 10. And that is out of 3,476. Again, that is out of 3,476 submissions. Well, there you have it, another group of shiny cardboard. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite artwork on today's episode of Shiny Cardboard Chronicles. Again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.